Hi everyone, this is Dr. Yoni Alkan. We're talking about the rules of Cuddle Party, and today we're going to talk about rule number 3. Rule number 3 is you must ask permission and receive a verbal yes before touching anyone. Now, rule 3 and 4 are the most packed and the most interesting, but also they have a lot in them. So I'm going to try to give you as much as I can from rule number 3 because there's just so much in there that's really, really good for us. But I'm going to try to sum it up because, time's a-tickin. So, rule number 3, you must ask permission and get a verbal yes before touching anyone. That is a great rule for cuddle parties because it allows you to actually know where the other person is in this situation and lets them speak their mind if they're a yes or a no. Now, a lot of time in our everyday life, we go by facial expressions or body language, and that's great. I think that is a very useful tool for us to have in our everyday life, and we should practice it. But it is not as clear as words. We communicate more clearly with words in the sense that we can actually tell one another, yes, no, yes, but I would like to do it in a different way. No, but how about this? These are ways for us to communicate and actually say what we want. Now, the other thing that this rule allows is for safety. You know that if someone is going to approach you and want to touch you, they are going to ask you first. You will have the opportunity of saying, no, thank you, before they touch you. And that is really valuable. And that's the practice that we teach in cuddle parties. And I'm really excited about it because it builds safety. And when we have safety, we can actually share touch. So this rule has a few things in it. At the cuddle party, we give tips about how to ask for what you want, but it also gives the idea of we want to ask each and every step of the way. So I like to demonstrate in my parties. I ask, may I put my hand on your shoulder? And if they say yes, then I put my hand on their shoulder. And I don't massage it, I don't scratch it, I don't pet it. I just asked if I can put my hand on their shoulder. So that means that I'm waiting here. If I want to massage it, I'm going to ask, hey, would you like a shoulder rub? Yeah, okay, cool. Then I can massage their shoulder. If I want to touch their upper arm, I'm going to ask them for that step as well. Hey, how about your upper arm? How about squeezes there? Does that sound good? Yeah, okay. Then I can move to the next step. I want to ask each and every step of the way. And I want to also wait and listen to what their answer is, right? I don't want to go right ahead and like, hey, man, would you like a... No. I want to ask and wait and hear the answer. That also means that some people have a hard time giving an answer. Some people have a hard time, maybe, I'm not sure, and we'll talk about maybe later and come back for rule number 5. But some people really some people can't find the words to say no, and they're just silent. And in Cuddle Party, we say silence is a no. We want to take silence as a no. If I ask you for something and you're silent, or for me, it's even hesitant, I'm like, thanks, that's great. I don't need more than that. That's fantastic. We can move on. Yeah, and that also means that we want to take care of one another, and we want to hear that yes, that I want to make sure that we are on the same page. I don't want you to be hesitant, and I'd much rather have an honest no than a yes you don't really mean. So that is pretty much, again, in a nutshell. There's so much more in there about rule number 3. Ask for permission and get a verbal yes before you touch anyone. Thank you very much. Hugs to everyone, and I'll see you soon.